Author D.L. Tillery, the Mistress of Horror, is here. And this week we're going to be talking about books that you could read this Halloween season. Alright, so let's jump into my first book, The Complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe is my favorite poet, and he has a very dark way of telling stories. I always recommend his works. This is complete work, so this is a very thick book, as you can clearly see. It has 73 short stories and 48 poems included in this work. So, this is my number one book that I read during Halloween month. There's a lot to read in that one for sure. Alright, number two, and you're going to laugh because it's more Edgar Allan Poe. Like, how could it be? Because obviously that's complete works. But a graphic novel of Nevermore. This one is awesome. I picked it up at Wonder Books. This is really cool. Illustration on the back. If you couldn't see the cover from that distance, you can see the bird, the raven, Nevermore. Alright, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of inside because it's a graphic novel. See? Very cool. So I always like this one as well for Halloween month. And to get something a little less fiction-based, but still creepy nonetheless, it's The True Hauntings. I believe this is by Hazel M. Dennings, Ph.D. A spirits with a purpose book. This is true story straight from the spirits. That's the back of the book says. Where do we go when we die? Do we automatically cross over to enjoy an idyllic afterlife, or is it possible that some of us remain to haunt the living? So this one is more of a realistic tone of horror. So some people get creeped out by ghosts. Or my friend author Aphrodite Lee would not read this one. Definitely not. Next up is Dracula, because how could we have Halloween readings without Dracula? And this one is a one of the ones I didn't show in my other collection because it kind of like got away in 5,000 books. It would, and it's just Bram Stoker's Dracula, but this is a graphic novel. Some graphic that has like some illustration on the inside, as you can see here. That style of illustration throughout the book, but it's not like on every page. So this is, you'll get something like this in the book, and then you have standardized pages as well. This one's a good size. So around like 370 something pages in this book, or 70 pages in this book, and it's very nice. I love the hardback cover, very nice. And I got this one from Wonder Books as well. The illustrator is Becky Colnan. So, yes, definitely one of my reads this month. And last but not least, H.P. Lovecraft's complete works. I always go back and read some of these stories for Halloween when I'm doing my Halloween readings, because H.P. Lovecraft is a master of cosmic horror. So he was a master of cosmic horror and stemmed a lot of people writing cosmic horror. Obviously, not to be confused with Eldritch horror, not the same thing. But yes, so definitely this one always. And my favorite one is at the Mountains of Madness, which of course everyone knows. I talk about the film adaptation At the Mouth of Madness, which is a very good Cthulhian horror for you to look at if you have not seen it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this week. Maybe you want to check some of those out for your readings for October, for your Halloween month. So I'm going to get started on those. And I will see you guys next time. Stay scared.